write down the big E. The E in team stands for example. Tim already said it. We have a t-shirt and we wear it all the time, and this is what it says. You matter, example is everything. You matter, example is everything. And I got, honestly, some bad news. Sorry. One thing of bad news. You don't get a day off. You do not get to wake up tomorrow morning and go, you know what? I really don't feel like being an example today. I'm tired. I didn't get any sleep. I don't feel good. Because either way, we're an example. We're either a good example or a bad example, right? Listen to this quote. I love this. Actually, it's going to be a quote for the next point. Sorry about that. I'll tell you the quote in a minute. I want to talk to you a few minutes, though, about example. Because example in our home is only everything. And we have taught our children that they need to be an example all the time, just like we do. And we have something at our table that we have in our home, and our goal is to get it in every home we can. It's a matting, and it has our family values on it. Our family values. And on that value, we have 4 values. We don't do rules in our home, we only do values. And in these values, we follow them. And so we've taught our kids example. So we're getting on an airplane. We do that a lot. Every weekend of our life. And we're getting on the airplane, and our children are kind of at each other just a little bit. And so I said to them quietly, and parents hear me, one more little nugget. Never discipline your children in public. Discipline them in private and praise them in public. No child wants to be humiliated in front of everyone, and it doesn't make us look bigger, even though sometimes it may feel that way. So I quietly said to our children, you know what? One of the values in our home is that we honor each other and that we lead by our words and our tones. And right now, you are not doing that. And so they were like, okay, you're right, Mom, okay. And 1 minute later, a gentleman tapped me on the shoulder. He said, excuse me, Mrs. Goad. Like, whoa, you ever had that happen? And you don't know him? And I said, yes. And he said, you don't know me, but we are the company that produces your CDs. And I recognize you from the picture. And we just produced your CD on family values and listened to it. And we wanted to tell you thank you. And our children looked up like, oh my goodness. Because they had just been kind of talking to each other the way they probably shouldn't have.